And past life karma is basically like an imprint on your soul that was left from all the experiences you had in your past lives. And some of them were transmuted and you don't have to deal with it, but a lot of it is still needed to be dealt with because your soul cannot get through it and your soul wants to experience as big scope of life as possible. This imprint has to do with all the blessings that you came in this life, but also weaknesses. And some of the examples of this kind of imprint, you seem to like running into similar situations, meet similar kind of people in your life, and you keep like, why am I here? Why am I again in this same relationship? Why am I again in this same position in my life? And it rings so true to you. And it creates very deep pain because it reminds you of this wound that you had that hasn't been healed in a past life. The answer is to really seize the day and take all that courage you have in you to solve it once and for all and to do it right by you. It could be issues like self-esteem. It could be issues like with prosperity. It could be issues with self-love. From all the karmas that we have, this is the hardest karma to deal with because it's very personal, it rings very true. And I do believe the reason for suicide lies in this kind of karma. Because when you find yourself facing the same issue that rings so true for you, it's very depressing. It feels like as if you have failed in life because you have not solved this karma of yours, this same pattern that came up again. Even the life of desire and satisfying your desire is in a sense very karmic life and becomes very depressing. Very depressing, and that in itself can be an example of your past life karma, where you have done something like that in the past, where you just lived your desires, and that got so depressing that you committed suicide, and now it's coming up again for you, and you don't know how to deal with it. This is when yoga becomes, when meditation becomes very, very helpful, when yoga becomes very helpful because it gives you that inner strength and inner courage. And also what meditation does, it helps remove some of that karma, some of the layers that are so hard to deal with. It makes it easier to deal with it. So if you do find yourself having this kind of struggle in your life, triple mantra is very good practice. The way I use triple mantra all the time, and I've been using it for many, many years, is that whenever I feel stuck, whenever I feel like, oh my gosh, I really don't know what to do next, you know, it could be a creative block. It could be a block where you just can't see the way, how to move forward. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sad Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, Ad Sach, Jugat Sach, He Be Sach, Nanak Hosi Be Sach, Ad Sach, Jugat Sach, He Be Sach, Nanak Hosi Be Sach. And that itself is a very unstuck process. It's like when you don't know what to do next, try the same and just change a little something. I bow to the primal guru. I bow to the guru that lived throughout the ages. I bow to the true guru. So we are calling on to this totally infinite nature that has always been and that has always existed and that has basically brought us here to this moment and lives within us. So I call or I bow on that truth, and then the truth that existed throughout the ages, the truth that was and truth that will be forever true. Not just in our age, but in thousands years past, 100 times in the future, through the whole universe, everywhere. We're calling on something so universal that it is infinite. You can just sit with your hands on your knees in a perfect meditative posture and chant. Or if you like, you can do it with celestial communication. And this is something I have been using. So I'll show you the movement and then we'll go into the meditation, okay? So the movement is very simple and it is designed to open the heart. One movement is from the protection and projection from the heart. So it goes up and down. And then there is a second movement is opening your arms up, balancing the polarities, and then bringing these polarities into the center, into your heart.
God Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable be such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such. Satkirin Namah Jugagreh Namah Satkirin Namah Sirgun Namah Heart such, Jugat such, heavy such, non-negotiable such, heart such,
deeply. Exhale. Stretch your arms out, shake them out. And then relax. And after each meditation, we close with chanting of Sat Nam, just like this. Sat Nam. All my blessings and love to you. Please keep in touch. Comment, like, you can click on notifications if you want to see more of these videos. I'll be making a lot more videos, I promise. And you can check out some of my old videos with meditations. To close these karma videos, I would just say 3 things, right? Do try to be nice to avoid this basic first level karma. Keep seeing that we live collectively together. No one is isolated. No one is basically on his or her own. Just taking care of yourself is not enough. Because we live together. We live in communities. And actually these communities are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you feel called to solve some kind of community problem, if you feel called to reach out to someone and keep these connections with other people, keep helping out people that you don't know, keep this web basically spreading. And by you doing it, other people might be inspired to do it as well. And that will stay and avoid a lot of bad collective karma. And the third thing, do not avoid the calling of your soul. Do not ignore the karma that you have to go through. Do not just hide from it and say, no, I can't, I'm not strong enough. Find the courage to go through so that you can experience the vastness of life, the vastness of your soul. Do not hide from yourself. Keep finding that Sat Nam in you, the truth in you. Keep connecting with it. Keep making yourself into as true as possible, as close to that infinite divine truth that existed throughout these all ages. Sat Nam. Thank you. Bye.